I also say that I hate to say that there's nothing we cannot do when actually we are not doing anything. Yeah, so that also gave grounds for her to start now her foundation. And now it was a way of trying to practice what you preach.
Album here, and I just see maybe 100 people in the room. Are these the very people that will come to bury him, and we still be silent and say, that's how our community is. That's how it is. Let's speak up. Let's speak up, but also let's act. So that's an event I'm putting on there. Anyway, I'll need the youth. Sugira, I don't expect to see.
Impressing. It makes me happy when really there are some people who are acting towards this, not like DJ said, some people are hypocrisy, just talking, yet in actual sense, inside it's not there. So DJ, so sorry that I cut you short at the point where you were trying to tell us that the events, the activities that you are supposed to do. Maybe let's allow you to say that, because instead of uniting when somebody is dead, when somebody, like, even you can talk to the person, let's have this opportunity, like such events, to be talked about, and then invite everyone, like those ones really who can support, they should come and join. So let me allow you to talk like what was remaining, you finish it, and then we go ahead with the interview. Otherwise, so sorry for what happened.
All right, like I said, you don't need to be sorry because it's not your making. That's technology. Yeah. So for me, it's not just today. I think we've grown together, Antoinette. We've grown together, Sugira. We've grown together. Enoch.
Yeah.
I've always felt like acting than talking. I've always felt I need to create, to cover the gap whenever needed. At the moment, what I can see, the gap we have of Rebecca, that's what I've just thought of this event. That's the gap I'm trying to cover to my capacity. To my capacity. So if I can see all these youths together, celebrating, community celebrating together, not when it's time for tears, we shall not control that, of course, but when it's time for happiness, that will be something significant and great. If there are people we need to appreciate, recognize that day, I have that in my plan. I don't know who I'll recognize, but there are few people might say that day, hey, look, community, people like A, like B, like C have done this. But let's build this platform, Sugira.
Yeah.
Let's build this platform. Let's see the important youths we have. Recognize them, support them. It's a shame upon us. It's shocking upon us. Let's generalize it in that way. Of course, there are people that are doing unique way. There are people that are not in that class. But let's just try to generalize it so that we give ourselves a challenge. If MC Joel can launch an album here, and I just see maybe 100 people in the room, are these the very people that will come to bury him, and we still be silent and say, that's how our community is. That's how it is. Let's speak up. Let's speak up, but also let's act. So that's an event I'm putting on there. Anyway, I'll need the youth. Sugira, I don't expect to see your absence there. I need to see your presence fully.
I will.
Because of who you are, because of what I know. Pambazuka TV, if you cannot travel from Canada to here, you can send your representatives wherever they
can
are.
hire me.
This is the place, this is the time for us to really say, yes. My son wrote a song of Rebecca 3 days ago. I know many people have been saying, hey, DJ, why not writing a song for Rebecca, blah, blah. I said, if I cannot do it, maybe people are inspired, someone inspired, even though one will do that. And I know he's going to be there. My son, by surprise, released a song a couple of days ago about Rebecca. I did not sit with him and, but he did it on his own because of what he sees. Maybe, that's a realistic thing. That's real. So that's basically what I wanted to say about it.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, and hope our viewers can get that, and they can come and support. So yeah, let's do this. We can do this. We can make it. If others did, why not us? Why
not
do we
us?
always complain? Our community, our community. We need a change, man. We shouldn't just keep on talking up to when? If I'm talking now, tomorrow I might not be there. If I keep talking, I will end up leaving this world when I've not done anything. So it's better we put in action. Okay, let's welcome our brother Sugira. Have a say. Have something to say?
Yeah, I'm so much delighted by, DJ Grin's words. When I met Rebecca for the first time, we talked about our community. She was someone who goes down and, talks about stuff like that. I told her I believe in one thing. I believe that there's nothing you cannot do. I also say that I hate to say that there's nothing we cannot do when actually we are not doing anything. Yeah, so that also gave grounds for her to start now her foundation. And now it was a way of trying to practice what you preach. It is so unfortunate that she has gone so soon, but I now feel that we have the potential and the power to go on with the initiative. And while we complain about our community, still our community is us. It's not another person, it's me, it's you. And if we agree to do it, I know that we can do it. Now, in regard to the earlier question about what the organization is doing, first, currently we have no that much activity because we are still undergoing the 40 days of mourning. But in this time, in this period, we've created a group which is called Asage Talent Group, where we want to discover the talents so far that we have, and then make the connection with the other talents within our community. We already have a list of artists in the community. We have DJ Grin and his crew, and yeah, I can mention all of them, but that's what we are trying to do so that we can eliminate this tendency of just talking and talking, but when you look at work done, there's nothing.
What is that initiative? Can you say it again?
The ASAGE, the organization is called the African Community Youth Global Foundation.
Oh, I know about that. How about the other?
Yeah, now the other sect is within the organization, but it is mainly focusing on the talents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then we have another sector that deals with the high school kids, guidance, help with algebra and English and other stuff, Yeah, so that's how we are trying to act. But we are still new and we are still, a growing organization. But appealing to the public that we need to work with everyone. It is very hard to fly on your own. I always tell people that being a parent is not just having 9 months pregnant and then go to the hospital and deliver and that's it. No, parenting actually starts after birth. Yeah, so we are still, a very low group, but the dream is so big and it cannot be achieved without you, the viewer. Yeah, and again, by sharing this video, you'll be doing a favor to us and a favor to our community. Yeah, that's what I can say.
So coming back to you, Sugira, you mean that is something you put in place as a group to keep Rebecca's dreams active, and I don't know, is that the reason why you put that in place?
Yeah, it is the first thing that we thought about. Yeah, actually, well, Rebecca's dreams are my dreams, DJ Grin's dreams. They are your dreams. Rebecca's community is my community, is DJ Grin's community, is your community, is the viewers' community. Yeah, so we tie this up to her because she came first to say, guys, I have this, let's do this. So that's why we tie everything to her, but actually supporting her is as good as supporting yourself. You know what I mean? So after her passing, so far we have had 3 meetings consecutively, and we thought now the only thing that can make work more efficient is to create a talent group so we can preach this gospel through talents, through music, through poetry, through storytelling, through acting. We have a project that's going to start soon, which would be where we are planning to release a movie in remembrance of Rebecca. And this is what we are trying to do. We need our community to be online with the communities of the 21st century. And who is going to do this? This is me, this is you, the viewer, everyone.
Yeah, that's what we want to see. That's what we want to hear. And yeah, that's quite impressive. It makes me happy when really there are some people who are acting towards this, not like DJ said, some people are hypocrisy, just talking, yet in actual sense, inside it's not there. Let's show it out if it is inside. So that's really good. I love to hear that. And I think we are in a right place. DJ in connection with that group. You see, I had music, I had talent, and it's where DJ has all those characteristics. So it's a good combination. And you guys, we are there with you as Pambazuka TV Online. For anything, for any support, we are there. We are not just here to talk or create viewers like how other people do it. No, that's not who we are. We are here to put in action what we are talking. So don't hesitate to let us know anything. For any support, we are there for what we can manage. Okay, allow me to welcome the co-host if he has something to say, any question, any idea.
Be the change you want to see, right? Let me tell you, my friends, my brothers, and the problem is we are talking here. After here, you are going to share with, maybe DJ is going to share with his crew, and then Sugira is going to share with his crew. Then you're going to see what's going to be there. Going to be a lot of the divisions. There are going to be a lot of discouragement, a lot of, why are we doing that? Why are you doing that? You know what? Do you know Sugira is, hey, do you know DJ is, then all of those, they just make us divided. They spite us, and then you find all those ideas, they are just dying. They are not, coming up. So this is why at Pambazuka TV Online, remember when we started, we recognized all of those of DJ, those of Oris, those of Ronald Musoko, and those of Ushu. Those people know that they are making progress to shaping the future of our community. Guys, they think big. Don't you think this is one of the ripple effect of what the youth or what our community might be needing? Send us that proposal, even though it might not be, but give us all the details. And as I mentioned, as after great Rebecca passed away, or to be given to some people or to some youth who are stepping into Rebecca's step, or trying to recognize each and everyone. I'm sure, and I am ready. I'm going to do whatever it may take to make sure it happens. I remember to share with you guys. We arrived here in Canada back in 2006. It's almost 16 years ago. It's been a while. We started this pastor in the Baptist church. He was amazing. He was an angel. I wish if they could, if they make in the Baptist church, if they make people holy, I would nominate him to be holy. And we said, this pastor, he's amazing. He has a passion for helping the African community members. If anything happens, they call him. He doesn't, delay even 1 minute. He intervenes in it financially, prayers, and any support he gives. Then we say, really? Why can't we create something to appreciate this person when he knows that we appreciate his kindness, his passion, his heart of humanity, and so on. We created an award, and we called people around because we have many Congolese and many other Africans around here, we, organized, and it was amazing. If by then the videos were, being done by, like now it's being done, it would have been amazing. But we came together and we did it. It was amazing. And everyone thought, are these the African people we know, Africans people that we know, or they are just, everyone was, this would be the violence against our future or about the new generation which will come. So together, once again, I call upon those who will be listening to this video. I know they are many of our supporters. I mean, those who likes give us ideas or, comment, and sometimes people ask us for interviews and so on. Let's see what does, I would even call upon those who know that DJ Grin is going to launch, an event which will include the Africans. Call DJ, send him maybe $10 because there will be food, there will be renting a place, there will be music, and so all those need to be covered by financially. What app do you use for sending money again? What's the app that you use in the US sending money?
WhatsApp. No, Cash App.
Cash App, yeah. Use your Cash App. Send him $10.
I remember that school.
Yeah,
I remember
right.
that. I was there.
See, so in that way, people, come on, let's support that event of not only that we are supporting DJ Grin, but we are supporting to building our stronger community together. So that's why DJ, if there's any financial needed in that, send us a notification or a proposal. We are ready to support you. With Sugira Joseph, DJ Grin, Peacemaker, as yet Pambazuka TV, and I've seen those of Karinda, and so many others of those of Oris Richard in in Europe, and so many. Let's come together to support this idea so that we can be able to raise up, to bring up or to put forward the youth, the new generation of especially we Africans. Entrepreneurship, it was there, everything was there, but everything drained, But now the death of Rebecca, it now become the effect for us to wake up again and see that, as even DJ Grin said, there are so many youth doing wonderful things in the community. Heather, I might have different point of view from all of you. It might sound even horrible, but that doesn't make us be enemies. Hate each other like the way we had it, recently, whatever. Let's try to see what we have in common. That will make us achieve everything. That will make us, build a strong community, discover and, award those who are making difference in our communities, stronger youth in our community. Those are the, I can say few. Sorry, but those are my comments. But let's stand together, build together, and make the difference we want to see in the world. Go ahead.
Okay, having had that, as we are almost ending our session, let me just welcome anyone having anything to say.
Maybe let me say first, because I want to go for there is a concert I'm going to be joining soon. I must first of all say thanks to Pambazuka TV. When Antoinette and your husband were starting this program, I was at the start, and I'm there, and I'll continue to be there. So Bobby Wine always says, there is no one. And when we're in Changwali, when we saw UNHCR not helping, nobody was helping, nobody was concerned about our problems. We said, let's be a solution to our problems. You remember very well, Antoinette. I don't want to talk much. So at this point, I know Pambazuka TV has really done it. Sugira and the team, the youth team has done it. DJ is still doing it, done it in my capacity. And the rest of the people have done it that we are not mentioning at the moment. Don't think we are the only people that have done this, like Enoch said. There are many that we've not mentioned, but at some point we'll mention. But for me, My recognition to Pambazuka TV. If there is a trophy I can prepare it for you. You've done it so far to your capacity, because many have started and they have not ended it. They have ceased. We can't tell how they went. I don't want to mention each of them, but you guys have been consistent, have continued to follow comments from people. That's what is building you, and I would say keep it up. And lastly, I want us to avoid this word. Let's stop saying our community does not understand. Our community cannot change. Our community thinks negative. Our community. The more you're saying our community, our community, our community, the community starts by you, starts by me. So that means if I continue singing that song, if I continue saying that, I'm poisoning myself before I even poison others.
Yeah, I think, thank you so much, DJ Grin. Sugira, you have some contribution. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, adding on what DJ Green said, I like to warn a few individuals, those who, we have people within us who actually were created negative. If you give them your proposal, they cannot add anything, but instead of keeping quiet, they go on and discourage you or talk, stuff behind your back. I disagree with that practice. I do not relate it and I do not promote it. Let's be positive and believe in each other. If you cannot say something good about someone, it's better you shut up. Don't spoil the environment.
Use a different word. It's better to be silent.
I always tell people sometimes silence is golden. Sometimes silence can save you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there are people who come up and you hear what they are talking and you're like, you look at the person, you imagine their age, imagine what are they aiming at. Imagine if the same thing was spoken about that person, how would they feel? You see, I like to tell people, treat other people just the way you want to be treated. Now, if you can't treat them the way you want to be treated, at least just stay away from them. Yeah, I know some parents who have that tendency. They hate to see their children, progressing. They hate to see their neighbors progressing, and all they can spread is hate. That's not how we have to operate. Do something after considering the effect. Why am I doing this? What am I going to, what is it going to do to the child, in the future? If this is spoken of me, is it going to be a good legacy? Let's try to be up and doing, but let's be positive. There are times when I'm down. Like a few days ago, I was really feeling down, and someone went on my Facebook account, selected the picture, and wrote, "You are amazing. Please do not forget." Simple as that. Those words lifted me up and gave me the energy. You see, so, say something thinking about the impact. But if that same person had said that, you are nothing, it was going to create a different, a different frequency, So please, this goes to the entire public. If you know that what you are going to say is complete nonsense, it's better you keep quiet. You have meetings, you have proposals, and you see that everyone is in agreement. You ask people, is there anyone who does not agree with this? Everyone agrees. For the next meeting, nobody shows up. Why? There is someone who went after you preaching negativity. You talk about development, you talk about youth empowerment, and someone says, I know that this person is trying to manipulate you. Why didn't you say that in presence of everyone? I really think this practice I should stop. We should now aim at, one thing. We are one team. And I like to use, a football team. When one player has a problem, when one player is injured, the entire team faces a challenge. And if one person scores, the entire team celebrates. You see, if DJ Green's, if the music of DJ Green is recognized anywhere in the world, I will be welcomed there. His progress is my progress. My progress is his progress. This is the truth that we do not need to say anymore in this century. People in the 21st century, we need to think logically. We need to think like humans. There's no way I can say, this any louder. I get so emotional, but I hate these people. Not really. I don't hate them, but I hate their practice. Let's hold each other's hands. Rebecca used to say that youth is power, but actually youth is power when everyone is, willing, everyone is positive. See, that's all I can say. That's all I can end with.
United we stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that song. You sang that song. I like it. I always watch it always, United we stand, divided we fall. It is not generally in music. This is music. When we were in Dayton, I told people that this organization is not bringing ideas to write in books and keep. No, we are bringing ideas to live by. We are preaching a gospel, which is a life-changing gospel. And DJ Grin's music is the same. You listen to the music and you live according to the music. That's what we need as a generation. But someone going, behind your back and spews nonsense, it's very regrettable. And whoever watches this video, please, if you are one of those people, I warn you, you stop. For your better, for your best, please stop. Learn to be positive. If you don't know how, or if you have been in some way, there are people who become negative because of their environment of growth.
Yeah.
We have to identify all those things and find solution to ourselves. Do not be negative. Do not be impacted by someone who is negative to be negative. No, you can't change them, but you can change yourself. Thank you.
They're gonna cut us.
You are muted.
Numvaga uno ntuza. I think Noel Nguzo. Aravuze ngo bibiri kuvuga ngo mwubahe abakuru kuko nyine nawe umurongo muraguze. Aravuga ariko muzi n'ikindi. Umenya ariko ko n'ibigo ry'ibisazaga rero umuntu kuba yaba ari mukuru akaba yakudiscouraginga nangasi kuba yaba ari muto akaba yakudiscouraginga. We have those in all
categories, yeah.
So they are going to to end as the game, but we want to have, because we are talking right now, we're going to try to create something more. Let's invite you at Pambazuka TV right next weekend. Let's again come together as we mobilize our our people who are going to support all the events. That one that you created, DJ's events, as we organize and call upon everyone to support. Let's again meet on Saturday and try to expand this, because don't think that because we are Pambazuka TV, DJ Grin, Sugira, and you global youth and whatever. Even as for here, if we stand firm, we support each other, we can change everything which is out there. So change doesn't need, every village to change, but people can change. Once again, we wanted to say thank you for participating in this show. And we want to say thank you, Mr. DJ Grin, the peacemaker. Sugira, you are a poet, right?
Yeah.
A poet. Next time, maybe you will just give us a small test for the, the poetry and poem, and then you're going to see where it goes. And then once again, guys, it's time to stand together. It's time to work together so that everything can be sweet and move forward. So now the time is ending us. I want to say thank you so much for participating in this show, this talk, and we hope to have you next time in again the next episode. And please, as we mentioned, we encourage you to be one, no matter whatever you think differently, whatever you believe, different religious or whatever, but let's try to think what we have in common. So thank you once again for being with us. We are so happy, and we wanted to say have a good evening, and we'll be able to connect next time. And if you have any question or any concern, just don't forget to send us a message or whatever. And this video will be posted at Pambazuka TV Online so that our community, our people can participate and see what we have talked about. And once again, thank you and have a good evening. Okay.